Palace 0, Manchester City 1. Here with Tristan. First and foremost, thoughts on the game?
It's 1 win in 15 now. That's
It's getting worse,
10
yeah.
games without a win. I'm still winless in 2023 in all competitions. 9 goals from open play all season. I mean, look around you, Rich. It's just depressing. It's just like absolute, it's just horrible, man, right now, to be a Palace supporter. We can't score goals. We've got no quality. We're a crap football side. And I'll be honest, I mean, it wasn't a bad performance, but no goals again, no shots on target for 3 games in a row. Is that acceptable? Is that a positive? Is that something for us to be proud of? No. Vieira out, get him out. They're not probably going to do it tonight, let's be real, but they'll do it after the Brighton game when we lose that, because we're not beating Brighton one bit. I've got no confidence with this team anymore. I've got no confidence with us beating anyone in that Premier League. You know, Bournemouth, I mean, they're bottom of the table today. Do you know what they did? They played well, they were positive, and they beat Liverpool 1-0. We're playing like the team who's bottom of the table, yet we're somehow 12th. And that doesn't make sense to me one bit, because we're playing like a bunch of bottle jobs. Yeah. I can't take this anymore. It's just depressing. It's just like, what's the point giving up our time, giving up our whole day basically, spending our money just to watch that rubbish? I don't care if we're playing Manchester City. I don't care if we're playing Brighton, flipping Barcelona, Real Madrid, the Brazilian national team. I couldn't care less. I want to see passion. I want to see pride. I want to see some desire going forward and some spark. And there was nothing. I thought Zaha, shambles. Every time he kept on trying to dribble, he kept slipping over. Every time the ball came to him, it kept bouncing off his flipping foot. I mean, Edouard came on, lazy, didn't do anything. Eze disappeared, was just like a deer in headlights. Jordan Ayew, he tried, but he's not good enough going forward, and he was being played out of position. The guy's a number 8, so play him in a number 8 role, not up front. I mean, it's annoying, man. It's just he doesn't learn from his mistakes. Vieira as well. He waits until we go down to bring our attacking players on. He should have done that at half time, or maybe halfway through the second half. Let's be real. He probably should have done it then. And then we start trying to get at them, but we never looked like we were going to score. City were brilliant. City were by far the better team. Tactically, they outdid us. Their game management was superb.
Very, very good side.
You know, I mean, I'm not surprised we lost. No one is. I mean, to be honest, I thought we were going to get hammered 5-0, but I mean, the fact we lost 1-0, I mean, maybe that's a slight positive, but it's just it's the same thing. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change against Brighton. Nothing's going to change against Arsenal, man. Honestly, I've had enough. Get him out the club, Vieira. Get him out all day.
Let's try and find some positives out of this. Obviously, I feel like up until the penalty that we conceded, I feel we defended extremely well.
No, we did
and stuff
like.
Alhamada, he looks like a good player.
He was all right. I'll be honest. I didn't think. I mean, he's not getting much game time. We need to start him. If you want to see the best of him, you need to start him against Brighton. Try and rotate the squad. You know, get him in that midfield instead of maybe Eze. Drop Eze. He's not good enough. Play Amada as Cam. I'd say play Elise on the right, Zaha on the left, and I would probably play Edouard up front in that game, even though he was lazy. But he does press at times. But Amada, I mean, if we could just see a bit more of him, because we're not seeing much of him, man. People are saying he's a waste of money. The reason why people are saying that and they're doubting him is because he's not getting the game time. Vieira needs to trust him a little more if he's going to even be the manager by next week against Arsenal, for the love of God. But yeah, I mean, I thought he did all right. He's learning. He needs to gel and blend in with the Premiership experience, play of his manner and stature.
Lastly, obviously, we came into this game with no Chet Decore, and we were thinking, I wonder how Lokonga's going to do, because he was not good against Villa.
That was terrible, Lokonga.
I think he had a much better game today.
Yeah, he was more composed, back to his normal self. Looked really steady, looked really comfortable, confident on the ball. It's just a shame he's got rubbish players like Luca and flipping Schlupp around him. Imagine if he had Decore and Gallagher. If we, obviously we haven't signed Gallagher, but players like that in that midfield, that would be a top midfield. He's just got terrible midfielders around him, but he stepped up to the plate. It's not his fault that we lost. The reason why we lost today was because of a stupid penalty given away from Michael Elise. But you can't hide the fact that players like Lokonga and Ayew tried, and they put in the hard work. Even I thought Anderson was terrific today. Mark Gay didn't do anything wrong. Mitchell did well. I thought Klein, I don't think he was fully fit because he went off awards.
He struggled.
He did struggle a bit, but. Look, I mean, it's just you've got to state the facts. I mean, like I said, we haven't won in 2023. The win, the winless run's continuing, and I just can't tell if it's going to get worse or if we're going to go to Brighton or Arsenal and get a shock result. Because right now it's only going to get a whole lot worse, and I can't see Vieira being the boss next week when we go to Arsenal.
Lastly, man of the match
for us. I say Lokonga again. I say Lokonga again. He was just, very solid in that midfield, comfortable, steady, and he was just really composed. And he was up for the game. He showed up. He played to the best of his ability. He kept that midfield intact. The reason why we didn't ship in as many goals was down to Lokonga doing the dirty work, doing what Doucouré normally would. Imagine if Doucouré was playing today. Whether we would have lost or not, I don't know, because we gave away a silly pen. But I think if we could just get the best out of Lokonga, between now and the end of the season, and just keep that midfield solid, I think we'll have a chance of staying up, overall, because we did have problems with the midfield at the beginning of the season. I think we've done well getting Amada and Lokonga in to strengthen it up, So, listen, it's going to be a tough old run with a relegation battle. What's it? We're 4 points off the bottom three now.
I think it's 4 or 5, yeah.
4 or 5 points, yes. We got to go to Brighton and get something. We can't afford to screw that up. Our waveform's terrible, so it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be so tense and nervous, not just for that game, but between now and the end of the season, especially with the run we got in April and May. Leicester at home, Forest at home, Everton, Bournemouth. It's just we really, really got to wake up, smell the coffee, realise we're in a relegation fight. Some fans don't realise. I had a fan telling me, "Oh, we'll be fine. We'll keep Vieira till the end of the season." So he deluded. I mean, come on.
Tristan,
honestly, man.
pleasure as always,
man.
my bro.
Appreciate
Out the Palace.
Yeah, when we win.